Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, August 20th. Looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. This market never does anything easy. Bears have a beautiful A, B, and C period, and then we spend the entire day basically taking it all back. They did accomplish something big, though, in ES, as they put the weekly back to balance. The dailies are down for all three of these time frames, ES, NQ, and righty. The weeklies are balanced for ES and NQ. Righty is an inside week still, so they're still up. We go out with a afternoon pullback low. We had a lower value all day, yet we go out with an afternoon pullback low in J and ES and a 9-wide POC. We had a really nice range today in ES and in NQ. ES could not lower or raise POC the entire day. Pretty fascinating. NQ goes out with an afternoon pullback and a 9-wide POC. Righty goes out with an afternoon pullback and 11-wide POC. Outside day down certainly paid early in ES and righty. And NQ obviously got paid. Now, we've been talking about this excess in NQ. They did eat away a lot of it in the afternoon, but look, it's another day of that today. Is that a cause of concern? Remains to be seen. Another thing, volume today in triple Qs was extremely heavy, 73 million. They average 45 million, right? So 10% is 4.5 million, so that's 9, 18. That's over 30% more. We're at 80 million already in SPY. We average 69 million. So the volume was pretty good today. So I do like that. It was heavy volume early in the day. We had very nice volume in A, B, and C was decent. But then we just did the whole grind. It's like they walk away. I'm telling you, and this is short-term money, no doubt. But it tells you how much they can push a market like they did in A, B, and C, and then how much they can take it back. Had a really good day today, the majority of it in A, B, and C. Right? This market told me nothing to do but short A, B, and C. And I did. I got the overnight low in A. I got the turnover. I got the ebb and flow trade in A and a turnover at 9:45. I got A's low in B and ebb and flow shorts. I got the IB low and against single prints in C. In NQ, when we had the trend day, we did have a trend day down that failed for both of us. I took one short in D that paid. And then once D took out C, and so I took it when we filled the single prints. I got paid somewhat in NQ, and that was that. And then it started ripping higher. I did, and then I shut down my personal account and went to a couple of the prop accounts. I shorted F thinking it could be a potential rally, afternoon rally high. I made money. I shorted J when we were coming down to stop the one-time framing. That was a nice trade. It started coming down. I took it to take out eyes low. And I took a short in K to go back to POC. So the afternoon was kind of quiet, but the morning, look, when the market's moving like that, and this is what we talk about in the room, right? Constantly educating and throwing ideas and talking. When the market is really strong like it was in A, B, and C, that's the time to make hay. That's the time to really get aggressive. Any push up in A, B, and C was being met by a bigger push down. So if you played small and widened your stop, you should have done very well. Looking for longs did not work in A, B, and C. Then obviously that all changed. And so did I. And I just really picked some spots in the afternoon. So when you have days that are quiet and you're trying to scratch out some, what we got this morning was what you wait for. Now again, with the volume and the ranges, I'm very happy because it's August. Big vacation weeks. But yesterday surprised us and today was very nice with the range and volume. So another day of August wiped off the map with good opportunities. So we'll see what happens. You got unemployment claims tomorrow morning, then again Jackson Hole starts. But the big thing is just Powell to me on Friday at 10 a.m. chart-wise. So let's just look at ES. Now, one other thing to mention. I am leaving early both tomorrow and Friday. So there won't be any afternoon videos tomorrow or Friday. But I will most likely do one over the weekend for myself, just as much for you guys and gals, to get a look at, how the week ended and what we look like going into next week. So there'll be a video tomorrow morning and Friday morning, but no afternoon videos the rest of the week after today. So here is ES. The monthly is still fine and very healthy. Like I said, we want the monthly to come into balance at some point, right? We still want that. Now, IWM did. Now, look at IWM. You have a chance for an outside month up. You have a chance for an outside month down at some point, right? Definitely keep an eye on that. But ES and NQ are very healthy on the monthly. The weekly, ES is finally back in balance. Again, we'll see by Friday's close how big the balance is, right? Right now, it's 2 weeks. As far as I'm concerned, triple Qs, I would make it probably 4 weeks as of now, right? This weekly low, I'm just seeing how much this one is below that one. That one is about $7 lower. Maybe I would make it only a 3 week. But again, it's early. We don't know how it's going to finish out. And the daily is down. Now, it's a nice hammer we have on the close. So it's a nice finish. We got below the 20, but closed above it. But like you heard me say, anybody who's followed me for any length of time, one day doesn't make a market. So I don't care we closed above it in ES or SPY. I don't care we closed below it in triple Qs, right? One day doesn't make a market. So we'll see going forward how that plays out. Okay, IWM got close to theirs, but they're still above it. They never really touched it. So again, the big thing to take away from today is we will put back into the balance on the weekly in ES. The dailies are all down. And for 4 out of 5 days now, we've had some pretty good excess in NQ that has held. Hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we will speak prior to the opening tomorrow.